All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion, KAMARU USMAN, and there's no taking this man's legacy away from him. I know he was disappointed with that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is going to get his roses, his Hall of Fame night. Still has a lot to accomplish, though, at least in his mind, right here, right now.
Well, you watch him in that fight, and you still feel as though he was the best. He was winning the fight, and he got hit with a beautiful head kick by Leon Edwards. KAMARU USMAN possesses all the skills, and that was one of the conversations we had. I said, I'm very proud as a brother of what you become. He has everything, cardio, he has striking, he has wrestling. He's just a tremendous mixed martial artist. He just has to rebuild back to that championship level, and that starts tonight.
And you wonder if that result against Leon Edwards could actually be a benefit for Usman moving forward. We're going to get some answers here in short order. Statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. All right, so here he is, the former two-division UFC champion, George Rush St-Pierre. He's the most prolific takedown artist on paper in UFC history. Despite not having any amateur wrestling chops to speak of, this is a man who, at least in my mind, turned the MMA takedown into a thing.
Yes, he did. He made it all look so smooth and so great. But it was the striking of George St-Pierre that was so good that made you have to be on awareness the whole time. So as the hands flew up, George St-Pierre had the timing that was unmatched at the time in mixed martial arts. One of the first guys that was truly able to do everything. Before we had specialists, and then we had George St-Pierre who truly changed the game.
Hall of Famer George Rush St-Pierre, ready to engage yet again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, KAMARU, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion of the World, George Rush St-Pierre.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here's the legend, the Hall of Famer, George St-Pierre, back on the proving ground tonight. He wanted this KAMARU USMAN challenge. Now we'll see what he can do.
He is a massive star. I remember being in Montreal when he fought Josh Koscheck. The sound that arena made when he hit the curtain was like nothing I have ever heard before. But KAMARU USMAN understands that if he is going to be considered the greatest, he has got to beat that star. He has got to beat that man. That is not an easy thing to do. George St-Pierre is the man. Let's see who finally gets it done. Let's see who is considered the greatest welterweight of all time at the end of the state. Yeah. Big right hook there by the champ.
Usman going for the head kick. He misses there. First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
Well, we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
St-Pierre getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Unable to connect there. Well, he's connected on a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find the top.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by St-Pierre.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt. Now we're going. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by KAMARU USMAN. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian nightmare, KAMARU Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for KAMARU Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point. Great job landing from the top position.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 90 seconds to go.
I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Oh, big elbow.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Lands with the ground and pound. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Good work from the top here by Usman. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishments.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
St-Pierre's in half guard. Second round, straight ahead.
All right. Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly. but he could not find that last shot to shut the lights out, to close the door. He couldn't close the door, but that's a testament to his opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad.
Oh, you can hear the crowd reaction every time he lands another hook. The previous round, it was hooks and bunches, more of the same here.
More of the same, John. You watch a guy who's in a flow, who's in a rhythm, who's in a position where they don't feel like they could ever miss that shot. And that's what we're witnessing tonight. He's in the mountain. He's got to start throwing down.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, he didn't like that one.
Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Under 3 minutes here to go, round two.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Holy smokes!
Oh, nice judo toss for him. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
GSP getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, he got to his spot.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the boat.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Unable to land with that punch. 30 seconds to go in the round. Immediately gets the underhook. And they separate after exiting in a clinch.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Final seconds. Outstanding pressure from top position here by George St-Pierre. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Making all these shots count. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy. Take a seat, please. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active and a little bit more movement. You can't wait on this guy, okay? Keep that.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down, really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got it on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movements. When he gets to an attack, he's constantly shifting positions. He's constantly moving his opponent. He's constantly trying to give him too much information to process.
Right.
And that comes from a lifetime of wrestling. If he just started this, it would be very difficult to trick his opponent. But now, by giving him so many different looks, he's been able to secure takedown after takedown after takedown. Getting him out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. St-Pierre's back in full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
And the fighters are inverted now on the ground.
Usman's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Lee just gets up.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Landed a big kick there. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other decision.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Just out of range with that uppercut. Swing and a miss by Usman. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus. Oh, nice takedown defense.
With conviction to the body. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with the 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to do that extra 10 minutes.
Starting to do some really significant damage.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
What a strike from off of his back. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you set up a sub attempt.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
He's out. Watching this defense on display. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Usman's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on you.
St-Pierre's now switching his stance. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Oh, for attack. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Now he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Usman's in half guard now. Oh, he might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Usman's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, man, that eye looks so swollen now. You've got to wonder whether or not that might be a fractured orbital.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Usman's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Big knee there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by KAMARU USMAN.
Oh, great entry. Another punch to the head.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Usman. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He's got to be careful here.
Scramble and go! Scramble and
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Nice. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
swing and a miss with that punch. Oh, that'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, George St-Pierre.